Alright, trigger point was set off for the start of the lap. This is the third session. The real reason why we're doing this third session is because I have put an alert, and I had also put another trigger point called track, and I forgot to go through it to see what it means. So that's what we're doing this one. Once again, Harry lap timer using an iPhone 5S. It's the Grand Prix edition of the HLT's program app. Purpose of doing this is to understand better how trigger points work, so when I go to the track I can use them better. There's a pretty blind line curve and people drive pretty fast in Miami. And also I'll create probably 2 more tracks, real tracks for cycling. Once in Key Biscayne, a 50-mile loop more or less, and another was in Shark Valley for cycling. So on the iPhone, you have the option, you could see the video feed, but I don't have the video feed. I have the dash of the app, in which it shows you a whole bunch of pretty interesting data information. On session 2, I had it showing the lap information, but now I have it something called gap. It shows me the gap from the reference lap. In the app, in Harry's app, the reference lap can be either the best lap, the last lap, or any lap you chose as reference. In this case, I have as reference the fastest lap for this track, which is called Coast to Coast Alliance. Currently, it's blinking red. There's a little red corner triangle, meaning I'm behind my fastest lap, which was in session 2. I am 0.5 seconds behind. I think that's what it means. I'm not sure. However, the little triangle shows that, but then there's a road-like diagram on the iPhone, and that one was blinking. It's blinking red and green, so it must be more or less around the same time. It's green now. Oh, okay, I see now. It's green because lap-wise, I'm ahead, but sector-wise, I might be behind. All right. So the experiment trigger alert experiment just went off because there's a trigger point for an alert up ahead. The alert triggers come off ahead of time to give you a warning for red light cameras, speed traps, speed bumps, could be. Or maybe dangerous curves. Actually, that's another good one. Dangerous curves. Maybe for cycling. I could use that for that. Alright, so we'll not forget the whole purpose of doing this third session was to see what exactly happens with a trigger named track, which is going to be after this right turn, another right turn. So we are ahead on the lap, and we are also ahead on the sector, I believe that's what it means. -7. We're 10 seconds faster. Now we should fall behind after we make a right turn here and go see what happens when it says track. Well, I don't have the video feed, and I'm sure it'll get triggered. Alright, let's see what it does. Five, 6, 5, 4, 3 seconds behind, 2 seconds behind, 1 second behind. Alright. I don't see anything on the iPhone for the dash setup. Maybe when we look at the overlay, we'll see something named track. Yeah, very nice neighborhood. If I could comfortably afford a house in this area, I would definitely buy it. Super close to Sunset Place, Dayland Mall, Kitty Cat. My brother Michael loves kitty cats, especially the ones that are yellowish and white. Well, I saw no flash of track on the screen. Sector 2 timer, we are 50 seconds behind. That means session 2, the lap from that session will remain as the reference fast lap. Yeah, this app will be, it's gonna be very useful. We start using it for cycling. Usually I use a cat eye to keep track of my speed, distance traveled and whatnot. But I like the sector stuff, especially when you do like maybe like four mile loops, 6 sets of 4 mile loops. You keep track of how fast or slower I'm doing. I mean, I could concentrate a lot more on just pedaling, but sometimes this techie stuff could be a way of procrastinating into just doing the real work. Okay, we're 49 seconds behind. We're not planning on catching up and speeding, but it does show the screen. There's 3 boxes to the upper right of the iPhone dash. The first one is number 1, sector 1, red, we're behind. Sector 2, red, we're behind. But sector 3 shows green. In the sector, we're up ahead. Wonder if I can toggle between camera. No, I don't see a toggle on the screen. If I wanted to swap to video mode, probably a good idea. And maybe I'll try to swap from gap to sector mode. I clicked it, but it might take a little while for it to swap. I'm still in gap. Alright, let's see if the trigger point gets set off for the new lap. Yeah, using this app with a passenger to tell you all this stuff will be fantastic. It's definitely not driving one-on-one on your own. You don't want to be taking your eyes off the road, especially on a motorcycle. Oh, I don't see the trigger set off yet. We'll go through it, and it should be
7 minutes,
set off
56.97
Yep,
seconds.
there it is. Huh. Still won't swap. So we should be doing the second lap. We'll go around here and we'll stop it before we go back and maybe cheat and things that we did a super fast lap. So this association is called Villages at Dadeland. Very old, probably from the 60s or 70s. In front you see newer apartments, Colonnade, Amelia. Alright, let me see if I stop and I can swap it. Yep, there it is, I swapped it. Now I'm in sector. Very nice. Alright, let's stop it. Alright guys, hope when I upload these videos to YouTube, it'll be useful for you guys.